Hey guys, I'm just doing a little pre-show entertainment today. So make sure you can hear me. If you can't hear me, then I guess you can't tell me that you can't hear me because you don't know I'm asking. We have Dave McCoy with us today. And Chorus Gate today. And 007 I think is going to be popping in even though he is out of town. That's dedication for you. I've got Dave on the phone, I think. Hold on. Yeah, I think that's Dave. Is that you, Dave? Okay, I'm gonna put him on speaker. And, hold on a second. Need to turn down the music. And if the music cuts out, it's just because I had to take my finger off the push to talk button. But it is on Vim. We're on Vim, we're on YouTube, and we're on Twitch if you want to see the live show. So what I thought I would do to start today is, as we're waiting for people to come in, is I'm going to play some of my worst battle, like my best losses. How about that? So I'm gonna pull up my little Steam monster. We like to start with battles, and so each week I'm just gonna start with like something different. Last week I just like fully battled live. This week I'm gonna play some replays. I actually played against Sea Love and Jarvie, so we'll start with those. Let me just pull them up. Alrighty. Can you guys all hear me? I see we've got a few already. We have 007's here, Triskel's here, Crystal's here, Chorus Gate's here. Alright. I'm gonna just drop a little note to make sure you guys can hear me. Hey, Triskel. Triskel's over on Vim. I think I accidentally just installed something. I was trying to get rid of it. Okay, Crystal can hear me. Okay, that's good. So, and if you guys want to watch the battles that I'm going to show for a couple of minutes, then just head over to Vim or YouTube or Twitch. It's just the Steam Monster Show handle on all three. Okay, here goes. Okay, let's play the Jarvie one. I thought that one was good. Remember, I totally lost these guys. Where is he? Okay, there he is. Okay, so I've got my blue girls. I've got the Medusa at level 6, a Mermaid level 4, and a Naga at level 4. And this is the 18 mana game, I believe. Yeah, this one's 18. So they actually kind of held their own. I'm already up over 2,200 points. I just need to get to 2,800 to be a, is it gold or diamond? diamond. I'm already a gold. So this Cerberus three-headed dog thing is like my worst enemy. At level 8, he has a 5 attack and an 8 heart. Okay, so I lost that one in 2 rounds. So let's find another one. I'm gonna play the one that I had with, I actually had 2 of them with Sea Love. So let's see how many rounds this one had. This one, oh, it doesn't say in here. It shows in the Peak Monsters battle chain, but I'm not there right now. So we'll do this one. Okay, so she's got her little dragon team. So she has the fire demon, the Cerberus, and the gold dragon. How many rounds do you think it's gonna take before I get totally, like, drowned to death? Okay, sorry, I got a little distracted because I guess I'm not showing up in Discord. So, let me pause this game.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Okay, I think you guys can hear me now.
Yay, we can hear you now. Sorry, 07 and I have just been chatting about travel plans and everyone's like, we can't listen to you both.
I am so sorry. I forgot to actually click into the live show. So I don't know if you guys went over to Vim at all, but I was just showing like when I got demolished by Jarvie and Sea Love. So I'm finishing that up. If you guys want to go over to Vim, it'll be like 2 more seconds. Thanks for like hanging out, you guys.
I live here. I seem to live in this Discord.
Yeah, I guess 07 and Chorus Gate are just like here by default, but okay, so
he lives here. He lives here. He lives in my
Triskel lives here, Crystal lives here. Okay, so that one took 2 rounds.
No, I don't, but I should.
Alright, thanks for coming, everyone. This is the Steam Monster Show with Chorus Gate, Little Scribe, and also 007 when he can.
I'm in the house. I'm here.
In the house. So we've got, oh, Cool Guy. Cool Guy made it. I have to say, that's dedication, because isn't it like 5 a.m. there? Cool Guy is actually, I just tell you right now, he actually won one of the contests that we put out this week. So we wanted to be sure and give him, I can't remember what, let me check my little list here. Hold on.
Yeah, we had a couple of fun contests come up this week. And we had monster art from your 4-year-old, which was so adorable.
I know, I can't wait to show that. Okay, so, Cool Guy, which one did we give you? Did we give you the Zintar or the booster pack? The one, I think, no, we gave you the Zintar because you answered, like, what are your thoughts about Steam? Or about Steam Monsters. And, let's just open that and see what he wrote. And then we're going to have Dave come on. He's actually standing by. And he's going to talk to us about the difference between practicing and the tournaments. But just real quick while I have Cool Guy, we're going to read what he wrote.
And I just dropped the link to that if anyone wants to check that.
Oh, thanks, Corsgate.
Do we need a tag, Dave, or is he all good?
Dave's actually on the phone, so he's standing by.
shit.
Okay, so Cool Guy says, I have always been a gamer, whether it's Need for Speed or Age of Empire or of late chess. In fact, all the games I mentioned not only gives the relaxation after a long day of work, but those also give a chance to interact with whoever we're playing with, whether it's friends or people from around the world over playing network games. Similar thing with Steam Monsters as well, as here we get to know about the opponent we're playing with and his strategies, where he's from, and so on. So besides getting to play the battles, which are already addicting, we get to know people. So we chose his. All of them were really great, though. Cranium had some good ones, some good comments, and Philip Keen had some. And we're going to give the Zintar Mortalis Summoner card to Cool Guy 123 for pretty much hitting the nail on the head. We really liked his thoughts. I actually agree. I think that's been a lot of fun interacting with people. And by the way, I wanted to mention that even though I only make like $3 an hour working on this show, it's...
You get paid?
Well, I'm like, hey, what about the rest of us?
I'm kidding.
I knew that was coming.
The free hugs.
I haven't actually done the math. It's probably like 30 cents. But but anyways, I have to say this is my favorite job of all time. And it's for two reasons. Reason number one, because I don't have to shave my legs to go out, which is awesome.
Always important.
That's key.
Neither do I.
That
Neither
is
do
key. Yeah, see? It's key in like what I like to call happiness. And then reason number two is just because you guys are also awesome. So Chorus Gate and I are always telling you how much we love looking forward to seeing you every week. And it ain't no lie. Like, we love it. So, okay, so let's just say hello to everybody. We have Sea Love, whose battle I just showed where she beat me on the second round. Cool Guy, Chorus Gate, Crypt Keeper, and I have played a couple times against each other. His teams are a little better than mine. Crystal, we haven't played against each other. We need to get that remedied soon. Enjar, we've played. I've played against Enjar a couple of times. I think we've shared in the winnings and the losings. And then 007, and then Philip Keen. I don't know if that's how you say it. I'm sorry if not. And then we have Triskel. So thanks everyone for showing up today. It's always a pleasure. And Cool Guy wins the Zintar Mortalis. And that's awesome because the black team, all the teams, they can't play to their level unless their summoner is at that level or higher, depending on which rarity the card is. So I just thought we would help you out in getting your black team leveled up. What else is on the agenda today? I'm just gonna go to this post here. And this is basically what I'm pulling everything from. So if you want to follow along, you can just go there. All right. Okay, so okay, so Chorus Gate, next up, we're gonna hold off on the art and we're gonna bring Dave in. Hey, Dave, are you there still?
Awesome.
I am definitely here.
Okay, I think I need to turn you up a little bit.
Ooh, I don't hear anything. I don't know if you can on your end, but...
Right.
Hi, Chorus Gate. I'm Cool Guy in 007.
Are you muted again, little scribe?
Okay, try that again.
Can you hear me now, little scribe?
Yeah. Can you guys hear him?
Yes.
Is that loud enough?
Chorus Gate, 007, and Cool Guy, Driscoll Square.
Dave's in the house. What's going on, mate?
Hey, so
A
Dave,
lot of exciting things with the Steam Monsters.
we had actually a few questions, and we actually had, who was it? Chorus Gate, who was it that messaged us that wanted, it was, hang on a second.
Messaged us?
Yeah, somebody messaged us earlier. Why am I not thinking of his name? Because he commented that he really wanted to learn the answers to the following questions.
Oh,
So
yes.
the
I'll go find them real quick.
Okay. So the questions that we are going to ask Dave right now and hopefully get through is, what happens if I don't have very much RC to play? Will battles be matched up more evenly during the tournaments? Will we be able to level up our cards in XP if we win? And what will the prizes be like? And of course, these are all tournament related questions because Dave, what were you telling me yesterday about how sometimes people are getting a little bit frustrated because they think either this is real or this is what the tournaments are going to be like? What do you have as far as advice for that?
Well, I think a lot of people are under the impression that the game that they play right now is like it, like that's the main event, so to speak. But in reality, the way they set this up was so that people can play it over and over and over and over and over, and they can learn.
And practice.
So, in a sense, it's kind of like pre-season before the big games, before the regular games start. So you can try all kinds of things. You can do many different things. You can try different lineups. You can try different colors. And at the end of the day, every time you're learning and you can play it fine, and they don't give out any XP or anything like that. But people are like saying, wow, I get to a certain level and then I don't go anywhere, and they seem to get frustrated with some of the mismatches. And my point to them is, this is all part of it's beginning and just developing. So right now, we're new, and all of us are new. I mean, we haven't even had our first tournament yet. And so this is all practice. What's going to be real is when they actually have the tournament. And when they have the tournaments, whether they're alpha tournaments or total tournaments or newbie tournaments or gold game tournaments, that's where it's going to get exciting, because you're going to be able to enter your team that you've now practiced, and you're going to enter it once. And then from there, you're going to win or lose based on how good you do. And I think that's going to make it a lot more exciting. So a lot of people, I think, are under the impression that it's, this is it. Like, this is what you buy your cards to do.
Yeah, because there have been a few times where I've been actually a little frustrated a few times, like like when I had to play against Sea Love.
No
and
one likes playing Sea Love.
Jarvie. I was like, what? They're like 1,000 points ahead of me. But no, actually it was really cool. I felt honored. I really did. I felt super honored. It was such a cool thing. I was like so excited. But yeah, there's plenty of times where we're definitely not matched up, whether I feel like I won unjustly because I was matched up with someone 500 points below me or vice versa. But you're saying that once the tournaments start, they're gonna have a level cap on who you play against, and it will be more appropriately matched to your level and the team's ability. And the next question I had was, this is the thing. So when we win a battle, do we level up? And 07, you know this too, but like, how does that work? Which cards are leveled up and how much? And are they just from one battle?
Oh, okay. So basically, what Aggro has said so far is that obviously, when it comes to like leveling up cards, they were still covering off the idea that there'd be, when you were to go and play a tournament, for example, like they would have different tournaments once they come out, and I'm pretty sure Dave's on the same page with me as well. Like that, there'd be a situation where you'd normally like combine your cards to obviously level up, but you'd actually, when it comes to the tournament, your entry, for the tournament, your entry fee, you could call it, would be like to basically burn
some XP,
say a couple of cards or whatever it may be, and then that XP would then be dispersed amongst like the monsters or whatever, potentially at the end of the battle, etc. But Dave, I don't know, Dave's been in the traps more than me in the last few weeks.
Yeah, so Dave, like at the end of the tournament, do you, even though you burned XP to enter a certain level, at the end of that tournament, will you get that XP back? Like, is it default to the original XP level?
Yeah, you're never going to go down. So if your card has a level 5 and zero of 1,000, just throwing out the number, and you go in and you play, you're not going to go below 0. at 100, you wouldn't go below 100. But you can go up if you win. In other words, maybe only one. In other words, they haven't told us how much XP you're going to earn. But if you win, if XP stands for experience point, you're going to gain some experience points by entering those sanctioned tournaments. Now, they won't be like it is today, where you can go in and play unlimited number of times. You may only be able to enter 1 out of 4 tournaments in a weekend or something. But at the end of the day, that's a way in which you can play.
And Triskel jumps in. And Triskel's saying this is where the holders and the gamers debate comes in. And I actually agree, because, I mean, it can't be... in my mind, I'm thinking you could eternally level up but never level down. I guess that's where the burning comes in. I don't know. It's kind of...
You'll never go... I'm sorry, Devil.
Sorry, go ahead, Dave.
I was just going to say, I'm pretty positive that you're never going to go lower. Like, if you go in and play, your card's never going to get worse. The worst you can do is lose, and then have to come back the next tournament. But if you win, then your card's going to get a little bit more experience. Hagrid made the point months back, one of the conversations we had online with, or like this, with Jarvie. He said that a person would, can level them by combining them like the way they're doing them now, or you can play them over a year or two and just, grind it out like a poker player.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
He's always been talking about the long game, right? He's like, this is not a sprint, it's a marathon, right? So for people that want to come in and they have the option to invest and buy cards early, like in bulk or whatever it may be, right? He obviously wants to make sure that he looks after initial investors and also obviously new people that are joining the game. So if someone joins the game and they don't have the funds to invest, he still wants them to be able to play through the story and play through whatever they need to do. But if that takes them X amount of time, like say if it took someone to get from a level 1 to a level 10 common and it took them 3 years, then that's the time map. I'm saying hypothetically, if that's the time map, then it still gives people who initially invested a lot of money, like me and a few other people, obviously in the community, there was a large amount of us now that our initial investment is protected, because without that initial investment, we wouldn't be here where we are now. Because we remember that we've all put in a lot of money and time.
And I was just going to say, and money again. And Philippe has a question. What about if they gained level XP from battle, but only while under that trainer's control? And if that card was sold or transferred, then that battle XP would be lost? Or do you think that, because I think that should stay with it, because that's part of the trade value.
It's the same.
Exactly.
It's the same. You're going to introduce another bar.
So, Dave, what...
One thing I would like to say, too.
Yeah.
I agree 100% with what 007 said. And there's a balance, and they haven't found the right balance yet. Like, you wouldn't want people to play the card 500 times a day, and then somebody who played 500 times got an experience way higher. And then,
right.
But you also wouldn't want people to get nothing. So if they're going to spend their time playing the game over a long period of time, they may just get a little bit each time, but eventually it's going to add up.
Yeah, so they should be rewarded.
At the end of the day, that's right. That's good for everybody. And the other thing I would like to highlight that I think is really misunderstood, and partly just it's a messaging thing by Steem Monsters, and I don't think it's bad. I just think it's, just people haven't got this message. But the way it's set up right now, they're really trying to just let people find their own level. Like, where are you at? So, you mentioned Little Scribe, like you ran into Clove. Well, Clove is at the top. So, if you run into her, you know she's at the top. You're not at the top, but you kind of want to know where you're at.
Yeah.
That's kind of what's happening now. But when the games start, they will have 4 or 5 tiers, groups, however you want to call it, and you won't be fighting somebody out of your tier. Like now, it's set up where you could be a level 2 or a level 3, and you could face a level 7. That is never going to happen in the tournament. You'll play a level 2 or a level 3. And so the idea is to be good with your cards is what is going to make it fun. Not like everybody's not going to have to compete at the highest level to have fun. If that makes
Absolutely. Sense. And the cards are going to have a cooldown anyway, right? So like we don't know what that's going to be, but they're going to have a cooldown feature. So the idea of it is that I think because of the way that because everyone's sometimes has so much different information all the time, and people look at it going, oh, this guy's got like, this many of this one card, how's he going to play them all or whatever. Now, like, at the end of the day, in theory, you only need to have one Crustacean King, one Alric, one Medusa, one, and then when you'd level them up over time, they would go up, obviously, and become stronger. Now, each card would have a cooldown. So, like I said, when they work out how they want to work that into it, for example, if they had a tournament, say, a level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 every day, and you could choose which one you wanted to go into based on your summoner level or whatever it may be. So, they're not going to restrict people from, if people wanted to say, for example, you go into a lower tournament, say, like you've got a maxed out deck, right? And then you want to go into a tournament where it's like a lower tournament or something like, say, you're new or you
That's
just want
where
to
you
go into a
burn
lower
the
tournament,
XP,
for example, right? Your cards would then basically like aggro's not going to restrict people with their cards where they can't go into something lower. So when they go to a lower tournament, it'd just adopt the lower standards. So for example, if they said, oh, the maximum level of cards is 4, then if you've got a level 10 card, the abilities just revert to level 4. Like, I'm sure they've already put that into the framework.
Well, like, a lot of people are already playing with dummy sets. Like Sea Love, I think she has one called or just, do you want me to divulge?
Gamer Girling or something.
It's like she plays monsters, I think.
Oh, right.
Does she have another one too? Gamer Girl? She probably has several. I wouldn't doubt it, because every time I talk to her, she's like, I'm so busy. Oh my gosh, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, you can't be that busy from just playing one team. So I think she's probably playing like 5 teams and has like a whole setup.
Yeah. Jarvie brings up a good point though. He's like, the cards seem to be limited more than the accounts, and that's correct, right? So like, say if you're an investor and you've got a lot of time on your hands, right, and you want to play all day and you've got all these cards, well, you could sit there and play, but then obviously each card's going to have its own cooldown, right? So you could have, say if you had 3 Medusa and they're all level 10, you'd play the first one, say it goes in cooldown for a period of time, say if it's, let's say if it's 24 hours or something, then you're like, oh cool, I've got 2 more, so I can keep playing and enter into other things if I wanted. So like, you also can't restrict someone you can't penalize someone for having more cards, because right now, remember from the home screen, it'll only let you choose, like, even if I've got 5 Medusas, or if I've got a Medusa that's a level 5 and a level 2, it's always going to give me the highest one, right? So it seems like they've already put something in place there where it's going to give you the option to choose the best available one. It's not going to let me go and choose the level 2, because it goes, no, you can choose the level 5 because it's available. So I think that's something
that's fair.
Like to think about.
And Dave, I wanted to ask about RC as well, but before we get to that, I'm reading the rating points. There's the Bronze League, which is 100 plus. Silver is 1,000 plus. Gold is 1,900. Diamond is 2,800, and Champion is 3,700. And what it tells you is that if you reach a certain level, then that's how many packs you'll get at the end of the month. So like for me, I'm in the Gold League. So does that mean that I'm going to get 5 packs at the end of the month, even if, let's say, I drop back down to the Silver?
No, you have to finish there.
Okay, so
wherever you finish is what you're going to be. So if you're right on the border, you better get good or stop.
Yeah.
Frankly, for one pack, I think it's way more important to learn how to play. To me, yeah, of course, everybody wants a pack. Everybody. So that's good. But way more important is understanding how the cards work together, what works well, what doesn't work well. And the other thing I would say for people, when you play against somebody and they beat the crap out of you, pay attention to the team that beat the crap out of you.
Yes.
You can do the same thing.
That's exactly
right.
right.
Obviously, if it's super leveled, you don't do it. But if it's not, if it's the same size, then maybe learn something. It's definitely there.
Yeah.
And on the RCs, do you want me to talk about the RCs or not?
Yes. So let's talk about the RCs really quick, because you said something really cool yesterday. You said that Matt's a genius. Matt, Yaba P. Matt, the actual designer and developer programmer for the game. Why is he a genius when it comes to RC? Please do tell.
Because if you have a brand new account of Steem, you're limited on what you can do. So in the case of Steam Monsters, you're getting, there's nothing there. There's 0 SP. So you're limited to, say, 3 total comments and posts over a 3-day period. So it averages like 1 a day. Well, obviously, if you try to play the game, that's going to require stuff too. So what Matt did is he figured out that if that happened, in other words, you get more than that. But let's say you played 10 or 15 games, and now all of a sudden you ran out of your RC. He doesn't want to have people not playing the game. They bought a Steam Monster pack. They got a Steam Monster starter deck. They got an account. And now, all of a sudden, after 10 or 15 games, maybe they get stopped.
Yeah, because that would be a huge deterrent for all of our noobs on Steam and in Steam Monsters. So that was smart.
Exactly.
So now
and he figured out how to do it, so it automatically will delegate enough SP to get them whether it's not a problem at all.
So, and the RC just comes from, like, Aggroed and Matt's Steam Monsters account, or maybe their own account.
Exactly. Well, I think it comes from Steam Monsters. In other words, he set it up to whenever it triggers, there's like a little message that comes up, and it says, we noticed you're out of RC. Steam Monsters has added enough to make sure that you're able to play, or something to that effect. Which is amazing because he automated it.
I think that's brilliant.
If Steam would do that, it would be even better.
I would love that.
Everybody.
I think that's a good point. Because Coruscate, weren't you saying how we were discussing, I think it was last week, how we really want our newbies to feel like they can transact. They want to interact. That's the only way they really get anywhere, is commenting when they start out. So, if they can't comment, at least they can play monster games, right?
Absolutely. I mean, that's actually the point. You can have the comfort of knowing if you do buy the pack through Steam Monsters, the starter deck, that at least that account will be able to play. That they're not constrained. I mean, they are constrained, but he figured out how to solve it. If that makes sense.
I just want to say hi to D-Kid for showing up on your own.
Yeah, represent.
Yeah.
Contest King's owner in the house.
He's the owner of the channel.
First time caller, long time listener.
Also, 07 did you say you were playing monsters right now?
Yeah, I've just picked up 300 XP, 300 points while I've been sitting here.
I am so excited to actually pick up some XP and maybe some cards, and if I'm really lucky, maybe some actual Steem, some cash. And then what I'll probably do with that money is I'll buy more cards and level my teams up. Of course, that's assuming there's going to be any alphas left to buy. So I'm actually trying to get my blue and black teams maxed out as soon as I can. So I'm going to have to sell off some of my golds, I think.
I have one goal moving forward, to beat Sea Love. I just want to beat Sea Love.
That's everyone's goal, right?
You know what? She just kicks my ass hard every time. It's like she's sitting here and she knows what I'm gonna play, and then it's just I get a win and I'm like, yeah, beat her. Then she beat me in the next 7. I'm like, Sea Love, what are you doing? Come on.
So Sea Love's max winning streak, I think, is 37 battles in a row. Is that going to be possible in the tournaments, Dave? Will there be a limitless? No.
No. I mean, it's not likely. I'll put it that way. I mean, I guess theoretically anything can happen, but she's right now playing smaller competitors, and she's pretty much at the top, so she's not playing too many non-small competitors.
Right.
I mean, any larger competitors. So there's going to be a string where you'll get, 10 or 15 wins in a row. 37 is amazing. But in the tournament, remember, you play somebody and they're gone. And you're going to play, like I said, I think there'll be 4 or 5 different classifications. And you're only going to pay people in your classification. You won't ever worry about playing somebody that's got you more, maybe one level difference, but you're not going to face anything more than that. So it's going to be how well you play your cards. And 37 is amazing.
And it'll be a bracket anyway, yeah? So it'll be a bracket format when they do tournaments anyway. So it's going to be like people start from either end and then meet in the middle of it. Oh.
Hey, Sunny, thanks for joining us. I had a question for you too, Sea Love, but I just want to thank Dave for coming on the show today and just volunteering his wealth of information as usual. And Dave, you're welcome to stick around, or if you need to, you can go. But I really appreciate you coming.
I'll just put you on mute and keep listening.
Okay. I had a question.
All right. Thank you for having me.
You are so welcome. And then one quick comment that Sea Love told me yesterday was that with her, I wouldn't call them dummy teams because they're real, but they're more like her practice teams that she can use to experiment with different strategies and different monster setups. And she said that, and I actually had played against her and didn't know it, but she said that she really enjoyed that because it gives her a chance to get to meet lots of other monster fans, because when you're up at the top, there is kind of a limited few. So, Sea Love, if you're hearing this, maybe you can share with us what that's like, or it kind of sucks up there. Does it get kind of boring up there? I mean, because there's only so much you can do at that level.
Queen.
Yeah, is it terrible being the queen? So, little scribe, I don't know if you saw Sea Love's comment, but she said, basically, don't worry, you won lots when you guys were battling yesterday.
Oh, she did?
Yeah. I think that's such a good idea, though, because, like you're saying, when you're up at the top, you're only playing certain people, so to get, down to, who knows, maybe I'll run into you, Sea Love, and, in your new account.
Todd just asked Sea Love, have you played against yourself yet? That's like
Jarvy's message.
What did Jarvie say?
He's like, Jarvie extinguished Clove.
Oh!
Ooh. Beat, wrecked, exterminated, annihilated, squashed. Wow.
So if you guys don't know, this is the battle chain. If you want to get on the battle chain, you need to go to Peak Monsters. And in order to have access to the battle chain, you need to have already signed up as a member of Peak Monsters, and I think made a few decent transactions on there. I don't know what the criteria is. It's not super high, but you can go to the battle chain. It's just right on the top menu, and it basically shows who's playing, and you can click on the details. But look at this. It looks like Jarvie beat Sea Love, and I love it because it has all these funny decorative words. Extinguished, wrecked, demolished, exterminated, annihilated.
Jarvie really wants that crown.
Jarvie,
Jarvie wants to be the queen.
Jarvie wants to be the queen. Yeah, and then who was it? Triskel, did you get your stats done today for the Contest Kings Guild perchance? Because if not, if you wouldn't mind, drop a link to your old one, because we just love it. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's super cool. He's so clever. I'm like, man, this is awesome. So it's just going to be another good tool we can use within our guild. So it's good.
Yeah, it's kind of it's really well designed as well. Triskel has some nice design skills. It's really organized, and it's informative, and it's kind of fun. So on that last one, I think I was still silver. So it definitely needs to be corrected. Here it is. You guys can click on that for a bigger image.
Oh, nice.
So it says Contest Kings daily scorecard, and this is just all of the people that are in the Contest Kings guild. And so 007, as of last week, had, it looks like, the highest rating at 3,034. And, the Bearded Smurf had a streak of 39, whoever that is. Rent Money.
Yeah, that Bearded Smurf. I've met the Bearded Smurf in person, I'll tell you. He's got a beard.
Oh!
What?
Is that Holozor?
Do tell.
It's a blue beard. That's no, it's not. Did you say is it Holozor?
Yeah.
Could be.
It may or may not be.
Beard.
Well, I started calling him Papa Smurf, yeah.
Well, and then Rent Money had the highest number of wins with 563 wins, which means that you would have had to play that many games at least. Sparksy
I'm
had.
looking forward to when these guilds start, though, these proper guild wars and stuff, because like it'd be awesome. I was thinking about it last night. Like it'd be so cool if they make you if you, within your Steam profile, if they give you an option to register for a guild. Like so, say for example, I could make a guild and I'll make a Contest Kings basically, and then people could go and join the guild, but you can only be in one at a time. So you could even without interacting with someone on a daily thing, like a daily in your daily travels, you could still basically they could be part of your group. That would be cool.
Hey, so Jarvie just dropped a really awesome battle chain. You guys should click on that. It looks like, I don't know how this happened, but Holozor played himself 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh my gosh.
10, 11, like a.
No, that's just him. No, that's just him gifting.
Oh, these are gifts.
Him gifting
Yeah. Oh, it's
That's what
proof.
I was wondering.
I know it's not the battle chain. Sorry. It's Explorer activities. And so this is pretty convincing circumstantial evidence. I would.
The other thing is everyone's got alt, right? So it's like.
Everyone does. Yeah, I have an alt. It's called Little Scribe.
C-Love has 20. C-Love, I'm making my way to the leaderboard.
Whoa!
20 points. I'm now in 20th spot. I'm moving my way up.
And she plays monsters is now 5. So C-Love's going to be playing against herself in no time flat. It's true.
Seriously.
Yeah. How does it even work?
She says she only plays on 2 accounts. I have a hard time believing it. But you know what? It's true. There are bots. Not just at the top. But as far as I know, the bots don't game or cheat. All they do is they just set your battle on repeat so you don't have to wait to load it. So
yeah, I think if you've got the talent to run if you've got the talent to
I
play
know.
multiple accounts and you're not a bot, more power to you. If you can, that's a full-time job.
Okay, so 07, you're number 20, and Jarvie is just a couple of peeps behind at 23. So
I'm waiting for you, Jarvie. I'm waiting for you, mate. And I'm changing my team because I know what you can do.
You guys are, what level diamond is that? Level 2? Sunravel me, you haven't played Steam Monsters yet? We need to convert you.
I feel like maybe she's saying she just feels like playing it now. All this talk is making her want to go play. Well, 07's been playing while we've been chatting, so we won't judge.
Yeah, she says, right now, haha. Yeah, we won't judge you. You can play. We multitask around here. I'd be playing it right now if I could.
I've got an 8-hour stopover in Singapore, and I'm like, what can I do with my time? And I'm like, Wi-Fi, and what's this?
Well, I actually,
awesome.
I had to put a stop to mine yesterday because I'm waiting to level up my CADs. And I don't want to lose my gold spot. So it was hard, too. It took a great deal of restraint. I'm not lying. No lie. And Coruscate, you've been testing out the waters as well. I feel like she's got a really good natural ability, so we need to build your card deck. Maybe we can merge. So
oh I know. I'm I don't have the best card deck for sure, but I've been winning some not. I don't know. I'm definitely at the bottom of the ring, but I'm,
See you later, D-Kid.
I just had the best idea. We should make like we should put a max deck on the show's account.
Oh.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Wait, how would that work? Like,
he would just loan it. Like, he would just give us the cards and then we'd give them back someday, maybe, if we're feeling nice.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine? Okay, so Little Sky, how fun that would be. We could be streaming it like together, like
we need to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was
like, who am I playing? Is it Little Sky Pro Skate or 7?
Yeah. D-Kid has to go back to work. We'll see you later. Everybody say toodaloo. I think that's a great idea. And like and also that's going to give us a little bit of opportunity visibility as well. So people will be like, "Who's that?"
I like it. We'll take it offline, but I like it.
Okay, Sunravel Me wasn't here. She wants to know what the benefits of gaining XP on your cards, and although when you battle, the XP that you gain is going to be a lot more gradual than if you were to simply purchase cards. The XP that you gain levels up your card to the next playing level, and so they gather abilities or health or stats that help them with defenses and offensive moves when you go to battle. So basically the cards become more powerful the more XP that they have. I think that was about it.
Should we do a giveaway? I feel like giving away some upvotes.
Yeah, let's
do it.
Let's do a giveaway.
Yeah.
And we need to next we need to talk about the art. We need to talk about who won the other contest. It was this kid who was awesome. I don't see him here today. Oh, Funnel's here. I see Funnel.
Look, young Picasso.
And then
oh my gosh. Yes.
So let's run through it real quick, and then we'll hop to the, if we have some time, we'll read the whole Azor Spineback Wolf story. So okay.
So gonna pull up the giveaway.
Yeah.
The other one that we did real quick.
Okay.
Cause yeah, that was so cool. Like, I'm just pulling it up so I can like see his username, but he literally like took videos of himself and like made GIFs for our contest, and he's like a new Steam monster. He's like 10 years old or something. Like,
I know.
I don't know. It was the coolest thing.
He's a cool kid all around. So I'll pull it up if, here I found it.
Oh, I just dropped it.
Okay, cool.
Anyway, so, you know, true like 007 style, we did a giveaway just with gifts because that's super fun. And so yeah, this giveaway was just like, give us your reaction when you win a Steam Monsters battle and then when you lose one. And yeah, this guy like actually like filmed his reaction winning and losing and made a GIF. It was amazing.
Like literally. And he made his own Giphy. I don't even know how to do that.
That's sick.
I know, isn't that fun?
Really ambitious.
There's an app that I use, Little Scribe. I'll tell you later. I think it's like IMG Play or something like that. But yeah, you can totally make your own GIFs. It's pretty.
I love his little, if you guys are opened or if you're over on Vim, so he writes, "Rest in peace, Scion," and then he puts the eulogy, "Died of selling his card." So cute. Very clever kid. His parents should be very proud. So right? he gets the booster pack for that contest. And yes. Then I don't know if you guys have seen the artwork, but last week I was doing a little live stream and my son came in and wanted to help. So he was drawing monsters while I battled live. And so we're going to click on that one and see what he drew for us. Okay, I just dropped the link. You guys should open that there. It's in Discord. And, okay, so it's so cute because, Coruscate, did you want to do the talking? And then I'll just, like, add my little bits as a mother because you can be more objective. I'll be biased.
Oh my god, perfect. Okay, here, I'm just pulling it up.
I have to say my favorite one is the haunted spider, which is the first one, because she's got like all like 4 eyes, and then she has 8 legs, count them 8, and then this huge big frowny face, because monsters frown is why. Monsters are grumpy.
That's so cute. And I love that you guys were like doing monster stuff together. Like you were battling, he was drawing monster art. Like that might be the cutest thing I've ever heard.
Oh, he's so cute. And then
I love that they're all like frowning. Like the animated corpse, actually that's pretty good. Like I can see it. I can see the animated corpse in my head when I look at that.
yeah, he kind of does resemble a zombie in my mind. Like those big eye sockets and the pithy skull. And look at the little crusty, isn't it cute with the little claws and like the eyes and stuff everywhere? That's the crustacean king. And then what was the last one? Oh, the spine.
The spineback wolf is so cute because it's just got all the like, you know, all the big hairs on the back.
The spine. And then there's grass on the ground.
Oh, is that what that was? I wasn't sure.
I think so. Although the Malric Inferno, I think that he said that was fireballs in his hands and then fire hair. And he's like,
oh my gosh, that's so cute.
I love it. I just love it. Oh, it's adorable.
I love that our featured monster art for the week is your 4-year-old. That's so sweet.
I'm sorry, guys, but I had to pick him over everyone else this week. I couldn't help it. And did we give out some prizes? Oh, Triskel likes the Malric Inferno. He got the fireballs in the hands. He got it. You're a distinguished artist viewer. Yeah. I think
Jarvie wants to know if your little guy has his own Steam account yet, though. Like, is he on Steam Monsters yet for real?
No, he's not. He hangs out with mom and helps me win. He's just 4. But you know what, though? Seriously, you guys, I was thinking of, like, opening Steam Monsters accounts for my kids and like, letting it appreciate over the years. And then when they get into college, they can play and then earn money for college. Or maybe they could trade their cards. Maybe they'll be worth something major then. Maybe they would pay their tuition, like a bond, right? Savings bond. Only to be, and I'll give them the password when they turn 18.
That's amazing. I love how, like, you know, some parents start savings accounts for college. You're like, no, I'm just going to give them, like, alpha booster packs, and they will get their tuition paid for.
Yeah, most people actually start, like, retirement and college funds. Me, I'm just starting my monster guild. Like, that's my retirement plan.
I love that Triskel, or no, it's Crypt Keeper that said by then that may be the currency in Venezuela.
I totally believe it. Put it all in Steam Monsters, says Sunny. So, I want to actually give a booster pack to Triskel because he totally got my son's fireballs art in the Malric Inferno. He's a distinguishing artist. Upcoming, so we're gonna give Triskel a booster, or what are we giving away today? 07. Is he there? I think he died.
Did we lose him?
You know what? He's probably
07.
He's playing against Sea Love. So we'll give.
That's true. We lost them.
We'll give Triskel a booster. Who else do we want to rain gifts upon?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so
Sorry guys, I'm back. I went in my hair.
Oh.
I know you were battling, weren't you?
No, I wasn't. I just had a call come in take it because I didn't want to try and get back in touch with them later.
I want to make sure we give something. Oh, sorry guys. I want to make sure we give something to Todd McDuck and Enjar because I feel like this is the first time I've seen them on the show. Have you guys seen them? I haven't seen them. I feel like they're newbies.
Enjar's not new, but
no, but new to the show.
I know he's quite busy though.
So Todd McDuck is new, so he's gonna get a booster.
Yay! And we can give Enjar one too.
Okay.
You know, just cool.
Because he has a really cool avatar.
Yeah.
I should say I've been learning a lot from Todd McDuck. He's very knowledgeable.
Who was that?
Maybe we should have you on the show.
Oh,
that
that's
was
Triskel.
Triskel, right?
He's got a mic now.
Trisky Poo! You have a mic. You told me that. Wait, I want to hear your voice
Enjar,
again.
That art is
Whoa.
so cool. Oh my
That is
gosh.
really cool. Wow. It's sort of like reminds me of stained glass a little bit.
Jarby Love, you're like, what? That's Triskel's voice? Was not expecting it.
He's from New Zealand, bro.
Yeah, remember? He sounds
Actually,
amazing.
I didn't remember where you were from either. Then, like before the show, when you were chatting, I was like, "Oh my god, your voice!" It is kind of funny when you like chatted with someone so much online, and then you actually hear their voice for the first time.
Rent Money, tarot reading, Steam Monster style.
Oh yes, I love it.
That's awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Can
I like share like a 2-second funny tarot card story?
Yeah, sure.
Or like, sorry, I totally cut you off. The last time I went to a tarot card reader, she was so serious. She told me that my spirit animal was a stick bug. Like,
what?
Stick bug.
That's lame. That's not even an animal. Come on. You need your money back.
Anyway.
Hey man, somebody loves stick bugs, man. I'm sure there's someone out there that's like, man, I love.
That's really weird.
I'm like, I'm your girl. Anyway, sorry. It's too funny. I had to share. Back to the Steam Monster show.
Hey, we love deviations as long as they're about stick bugs, but only as long.
Let's make a stick bug card.
Right, that'll be my monster. I'll design a stick bug monster.
Yeah. Okay, I'm looking for something. Did you find the reading from Holazar?
Ooh, yes, I did. Let me go get his original post of the spine back.
Okay.
Do you guys have him recorded reading it? Because I sat with him the first time he read it.
Yeah, that's the one that we have. We're gonna queue it up.
That's great.
We're gonna queue it up.
You're gonna love it.
It's honestly such a good read. I cannot believe what an incredible writer he is. He's like a multi-talented bearded smurf in my mind. Okay, let me queue it up for just a second.
I'll go drop it in the chat on Vim as well so people can follow.
Okay. And actually, I need to find something else too. Hold on.
So get your popcorn, guys. Grab your drink. This is a really awesome reading. I've gotten to listen to it as well. It's really
maybe we'll do like for when you guys play it, people can post like gifs, like reaction gifs, right? From how they're feeling after like listening to it, and then we'll just choose 3 of the best ones, and then I'll just give them 100% upvote on contest things.
And
awesome. I love that.
Okay, so reiterate the rules.
At least there's $1 upvote.
So say that again.
So what we'll do is when you play the story, they can like put like 1 GIF each, which basically is like a reaction GIF, so like how you're reacting to it, and then we'll just choose 3 and then give them 100% upvote on their post.
Okay, cool. That sounds perfect.
All right, cool.
Okay, so I'm queued up here. Hang on. So before I start the story, if you guys go look at Vim, Holazar had this joke up with a bunch of human skulls. And so they all look the same: man, woman, white, black, poor, rich, Asian. And then there's one skull at the end, and it's an ape skull, and it says, people who haven't got Steam Monsters cards yet.
Oh my gosh.
It was so good. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and play. It's not like exactly on, but it'll be there in a second.
Oh, man.
This should be the official logo of the Contest Kings Discord. Not the Contest Kings Discord, the Steam
I'm in the
Monsters
background.
Discord. Yeah. People who
Oh
don't
my gosh,
have,
that's so funny.
access.
Hashtag famous.
So, I did say something about story time and the Spineback Wolf. So,
And that's
I think
07
we're
in the
gonna
background.
let Stefan have a break here from talking, and we'll watch his face contort in horror as I read my Spineback Wolf story. And to your point earlier, I will have the text on screen as we go. So every week there's a writing contest where the Steam Monsters team goes out to the community looking for authors and writers to come up with ideas for a Steam Monster story. And I've always really liked wolves. And I was I can't really sit down in the shower, but I was in the shower the other day where you tend to have your best thoughts, and I thought it'd be really cool to tell the story of the Spineback Wolf, of them dying and then coming back to life, being part of the Death Splinter. So I'll just start reading here. So for everyone who wants to know, we're at 46 minutes if they want to skip straight to the 46 minutes in for the Spineback story. So I'm older than the calendars of man. My packs began life in the woods. It was a wonderful life, stalking prey, toying with our food, a mere plaything. The woods were bountiful, and from them we took all that we required. That life seems like it was eons ago. Then the flames came. One night, the woods burned. This was not a seasonal fire. The fire raged for weeks and was unending in its destruction. This was not a natural fire. Filled by serpents, demons, and abhorrent beetles, this fire endured. We learned the purpose of this fire. The kobolds were coming to claim this land and strip it on an industrious scale. We fled. We ran to the citadels. We ran to the sea. We ran for weeks. We had nowhere to go, but back to the still burning forest. It was ours. We had to get our land back. Amid fire, frenzy, destruction, and the crackling of falling trees, I watched my packmates die. I too died that night, lungs heavy with smoke, having watched cubs, females, and our fierce alphas perish in flame. We didn't all stay dead. I remember waking up. It was cold, so very cold. The necromancer, draped in the flesh of dead serpents, stood over my body. Good, you're back. Green energies swirled around her body. Tinctures, bones, and ash lay about the dim room. I was not the first of her experiments. I snarled. The necromancer had read my mind with her next words. You wanted revenge? A crooked smile developed at her thin lips as she explained what she required. 900 years ago, you died. Mines replaced your lush woods. The kobolds continue to threaten this land with their greed. Their masters have grown complacent. Tear them limb from limb. You are dead. You cannot die again. You leave tonight. I need not give you directions. My new body was powerful. The bones of my packmates had been sharpened and fused to my spine. This didn't slow down my sprinting, and I was the perfect size. I could still stalk my prey and avoid detection. The kobolds working in the mine shafts wouldn't stand a chance. Little remained of the woods. It gave enough cover to observe the shamans guarding the entrance to the mine shafts. In the scorched ground, it was easy to stalk. They wouldn't see it coming. With a leap, I targeted its arm, severing it at the wrist. Its weapon fell to the ground, still clutched by the disembodied hand. It tasted repugnant, but the deed was not yet done. Shaman attempted to swat me away with his good hand, impaling it on one of my spines. Even in death, my packmates continued to support me. I pivoted and thrashed my body, tearing the remainder of the shaman apart with my jaws. It died. Moist with blood, my spines seemed even sharper. I entered the mine. The descent was uneventful, and I tracked the kobolds by the noise they were making. There was no moon down here to howl at, but I would have my vengeance. A pack of kobolds stood idle, having a break. They bantered among one another. I growled. They seemed unconcerned. Good. I moved in, knocking away their mining axes as I engulfed their ankles in my jaws, leaving them with bloody stubs. Unlike the shamans, these kobolds were delicious. I killed 4 within moments. I left one bleeding, blithering a language I couldn't understand as a warning for any others. I continued my journey down the mine shafts. More kobolds, this time working, came into my vision. I struck at the first one, unbalancing it as it struck the wall of the mine, and then leaping atop its terrified body. I ripped out its throat. flinging viscera into the eyes of another. Blinded by the larynx of his workmate, this one was another easy kill. The thrill of the hunt pumped through my veins, but it was not long until the kobolds became organized. I was surrounded. Several of their mining axes had become entangled in my spines, protruding outward in multiple directions. They had tried to subdue me, but failed, their weak limbs unable to untangle their weaponry. They swarmed, piling atop my body, trying to topple me to get at my weak underbelly. I gnashed and thrashed, killing more and more, but eventually their ranks thinned and I grew tired. The heavy footfalls of something larger boomed and echoed through the mines, a sulphurous stench growing stronger as it approached. The dark cavern became bright, and through the mass of writhing kobolds I could see the fist of a fire demon. This would be an intense battle. The kobolds that could still do so scattered away as they saw their master arriving. A fireball whizzed through the maze of tunnels and melted a pile of ore. The fire demon took up the higher ground. The fire demon's blasts were powerful but slow. I dodged them amid renewed attempts from the kobolds to empower me with their axes. Up and up the fire demon fled. I gave chase. There was less and less room to evade its fiery attacks as I ascended in pursuit. It stood on a ledge above me. It had a clear shot. I couldn't let it hit me. Smoke began to fill the cave, just as it filled the forest where I died years ago. On all sides, there was a myriad of caves into which I could pursue the demon and grant myself shelter. I moved to bound through one, to be met by a kobold's axe. It was just as dazzled as I, and I managed to recover first. I snapped at its shoulder, throwing it off the ledge into the depths from which I had ascended. Then came another kobold, and another. The fire demon spoke in a dialect I could understand. The kobolds will turn you into a soup! They kept coming. I kept killing. The fire demon was unable to target me amid the blood mist and rising pile of bodies. That pile of bodies would be what would lead me to the fire demon. Its wings would be mine. I continued to add to my pile of dead kobolds, and reasoned I'd only need a dozen or so more to reach the fire demon. That didn't take long. I bounded up the writhing, wailing, and bleeding pile, somehow remaining concealed. The fire demon would grant me the taste of victory. It saw me when I mounted its rocky crag, but I was too quick. I clawed my way up its back, forcing the demon to fall forwards onto the pile of dying kobolds I'd maimed. Face down, it was defenseless. I took its wings. I took its horns. I amputated its limbs with my jaws, throwing them about all corners of the mine. It remained motionless, yet the fire in its fist still smouldered. Among the pile of still dying kobolds, I found its wings. I took them in my jaws and bounded back to the night, a grin across my maws. When I returned, the necromancer was sleeping. I placed the fire demon's wings down on the floor and slept at the foot of the bed. In the morning, there would be more conquest. This was not the last chapter in my vengeance. I would serve my queen until the end of days. So that was my post.
Man, that was really good. I really like it. I like it.
Wasn't that awesome? I love the end where he's like bringing his kill to his master, essentially. Like he's still primally a wolf, which was so cool. The whole thing. I mean, every little detail in that story. I could go on and on, but I think you guys should just go and read it really quick. Oh, cute little puppy.
Oh my gosh. We have a dog-friendly workplace where I work, and someone brought in their little puppy today. I'm like, oh my gosh, I want a dog. Anyway, not to side note again, Jody.
We love side notes.
Making me want a puppy. But yeah, that story was just so like brilliantly written, and you guys, the gifts. You guys are really getting your game up. This is awesome.
Smurf.
Todd McDuck.
Exactly. I like I like Todd's orangutan.
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Whoa, my gosh. Philip, look at
Wish I was born a spineback wolf.
Oh my gosh, can we just like officially call that one of the winners? That's like amazing.
Man, and you know what? I've seen Holzor's beard out of control.
I'm gonna write that down to Philippe. Or 07, you got that, right? He'll pick him. You'll write him down.
Philly.
Yes.
Philly for the win.
Philly. An oldie but goodie, it's true. Yeah, I liked how the story, you could just really see the imagery of the story. Like you could just, it was like you were there, and the parts where the what's her name, the necromancer said, you wanted revenge. And like her lips curled into a smile, and how he slaughtered so many kobold miners that they were stacking on top of each other and made a bridge for him to reach the fire demon. Like, who writes this stuff, right? Like,
did you guys have a video? Did you guys just have the audio or the video?
I had the video, and what I did is I kind of intermittently would go back and forth from the video to just like the background that I had up.
I was like, wow, like my reaction was just like, oh wow.
I know.
I'm gonna make it out of this. I'm gonna make it out of this house alive.
Oh my gosh.
Ripping him apart with my teeth.
You're like the darker side of you. I never knew.
Yeah, bro.
It was so good. Oh. Yeah, he needs to write another one. We have a couple authors in our midst. Crystal's an author, isn't she? And Sea Love. I don't know if Sea Love's actually written any. She more just like reviews them. But okay, so who's
look at Jeffy.
Sorry, not sorry. Who is that? Oh, she plays monsters.
Sea Love. All right, so we're gonna go. All right, so Phil, you DM me your latest post, or drop your latest post or any post you want to upload on into the comments, and that way I can go and upload it in a minute. Who else do you guys want to choose? I like Enjar's one. It's pretty good.
Wait, say it again. You were kind of cutting out for me.
I like Enjar's one with the rock. I think that's pretty good.
Okay, so Philip gets one.
Yeah.
Todd McDuck is funny. Jarvy's funny. Oh, yeah, Enjar. We liked the big beefy guy making a scene. 07's was funny. I think Jarvy's was good. But I kind of feel like Jarvie doesn't need a booster pack. Oh, wait, it's an upvote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we can give it to Todd McDuck, and then Phil, and then Enjar if you want.
Okay. I think Jarvie should get it though too.
Like, gotta head out.
It's alright. Just DM me your post later, Todd, and I'll do it. I'll do it later. It's all good.
What are you talking about? I'm poor now. I just spent $1,000 on a plane ticket.
Oh.
Jarvie, is that your news? Are you official? Are you going?
That's my news.
Oh yes, I'm so excited. Oh my god. Not to like make you all jealous that we get to hang out in Poland, but whatever.
They've actually, if Sea Love and Jarvie are on the same plane, they have to sit them on the opposite ends, so so they don't fight in the aisles.
Right. Just make sure there's not Wi-Fi on the plane, so you guys can't be like live battling each other. Like that would get
Do you
intense.
think that they have it on the backs of the seats? Do they, where you can kind of play games sometimes on the planes? Do they have Steam Monsters yet on the back?
I think
We
they're
need
gonna
to work on.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, that's like the next step in the marketing strategy for Steam Monsters.
I think they're gonna have a chat room on the battlefield so that you can like trash talk your opponent.
They should. I think that'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
I mean, there's an 18 and over thing right now, but like,
I couldn't find it. But Jarvie, I thought you were gonna say I'm poor now because I just spent $1,000 on more monster cards, which I would not have been surprised by. But you're pretty set.
I thought you bought a camera.
A camera. I think
like a lens. Let me clarify. A lens.
A lens, yeah.
I did buy a lens yesterday as well. That was $1,600.
oh my gosh.
You're just like the sugar daddy.
I bought tequila. Does that count?
Poor daddy.
Or, no.
07, I like your style.
Why? What did 07 do?
So wait, 07, you're not going to Steam Fest, right? Because you're like all over like Taiwan or like who knows where.
Yeah, I'll be in Thailand at the same time, so it just won't work. So, but it's alright. We'll catch up when I come over there mid-year or something. We'll work it out.
Oh yeah. You're not coming over to the U.S. and getting away without hanging out with me, so we'll figure that out.
I'm going on tour.
Exactly.
We'll find
Utah, here he comes.
We'll find
Okay, well, Darby, we'll have to talk offline. Like, I want to know like when you're getting into Poland and all that. So we'll chat more later.
And then the 8 days that I'm staying later, going to 6 different countries.
I'm jealous. I was like, can I change my ticket and just hop in the car with you? I'm like, that looks so fun. Anyway, that's really cool that you're going around a bunch of places and photographing it. That's awesome.
Wow, I didn't realize you were going to do a little road trip, Jarves. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, so I'm pushing for the mobile version of Steem Peak to get a better interface by that time, hopefully.
Yeah, that's so cool. I'm glad you're doing that. So guys, we got.
I met your Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, Javi, I met Rouge the other week in Adelaide.
Yeah, how'd that go? A little. That wasn't your first Steem meetup for people you didn't know, right?
Don't know. Oh, well, we have our one every month anyway. But yeah, she was really nice. It was great. We had a really good chat. Me, Matt, and I had coffee with her at the hotel. It was good.
Is she normal? Is she cool?
Yeah, man, she was awesome. She was cool.
Yeah, she's cool peeps. She's cool peeps. She's got a lot of good stories.
Yep.
I like her. I've never met her, but like I've talked to her. I like her. It's kind of funny.
I'm in Brisbane now, but there's I'm supposed to have a meet up tomorrow, but at the moment there is no one going. So I'm gonna go there because I said I was gonna go.
You're gonna meet up with yourself.
Have a meal. Yeah, who knows? I mean, maybe someone's gonna be like, "Hey, you sitting alone? Why? What are you doing?"
I know what you could do.
That's hilarious.
Is you could.
That's like you just gotta rock up and be like, that way we can be like, "This is how Adelaide rolls." I don't know what you Queenslanders are doing.
Crypt Keeper just killed Jarvie. Good job, Crypt.
So Seven, I feel like if you are by yourself tomorrow, like you gotta post about that anyway. Be like Brisbane meetup and have all these selfies in the bar alone.
The memes are gonna start. Matt's like, we're gonna start a meme war with them.
Well, what you need to do is start up a couple of monster accounts and then play against yourself because then you won't be alone.
I'm never alone. I've got the community.
You have us.
I'm in the Content Kings Discord, just being like, hang out with me, people, somebody.
No, it's all good. There's always people in our Discord, though. It's good. We always have a ton of people.
Crypt Keeper says...
even today we had a good turnout. The show was good.
Crypt Keeper says he has to win once every 25 times. It's impressive that you won Jarvie because Jarvie's beat Sea Love a couple times. What number are you on the leaderboard right now, Crypt? I'll look you up.
I should have the song finished by the time I get back. So the Steem Monster song I made. So
yes.
Have to find someone
have a beer for me in Brisbane there, bro.
Yeah, man, for sure. I definitely will. So I have to find. We'll have to find someone to, because we could turn it into a song for the show if it's good. If you guys like it, I think it's gonna be cool though.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if we should get a guy or a bird to sing it though. I'm not sure.
I've been waiting in anticipation of this song. I'm so excited. I'm like, is it ukulele-able? Because I could provide the ukulele.
Ukulele-able?
Yeah, we can do it on there.
Midway through, I was like, how do I finish this? I don't know. I'm just gonna keep rolling.
But it would be good to have someone we could make a video or something to go along with it, right? And so it should be cool. Once I finish writing, I'm gonna finish writing it when I'm away, and then I'll send you guys a copy so you can have a read.
I like Philippe's Giphy. That's awesome because he's playing against Sea Love. That's a good Giphy. I didn't even know it was a Giphy. I thought it was an actual link. But
man, I keep losing now. I'm gonna stop playing. This is what happens. Holozor made a good point yesterday. He was saying to people, he's like, it's good to have you play for a bit, get that win streak up, and just walk away for a while.
Exactly. That's what we all kind of have to do. So it's true. It's hard though because it's so addicting, and I mean that. When I say addicting, I mean that these experts who are trying to help opioid addicts overcome their addiction are having better luck
Oh.
Wow.
It's
That's
addicting.
savage.
Oh my god.
We're gonna have to
That's
take like
savage.
methadone injections so we can overcome our monster addiction.
Hey, it's only an addiction if it's a problem.
It's only an addiction if it makes you spend all your money and takes you away from your family and makes you not get anything done.
That's pretty much
Wait a second. Okay, you're onto something here.
Jarvis
you
said,
know, like you guys haven't even had it, and it's like, yeah, it just takes you away from everything. You're like, you're sitting there with your family, watching some TV, and someone just disappears. They're like, man, they've gone out for a bowl. They've gone out for
You said they've gone to get some wheat bix.
It's 4 in the afternoon, man. You can eat them dry. You can
such
put
a
some
wheat
butter
bix. You know what?
on it and you can fry it. Yeah, man, it's a snack. It's a snack.
He's like the
Oh
Wheat
my
Bix
gosh.
king. He's the Giffy king and the Wheat Bix
I
king.
know you are.
And the contest king.
Like, they should be paying you by now. Like, for real.
Jarvis says,
Wheat
I'm
Bix.
thinking of switching to meth to get off the monsters.
And Red
I
Money
choose
says
Wheat
we
Bix.
need a
I choose Wheat Bix to wean myself off. Oh, wow.
Oh man,
Steam
you
was
guys.
his AA meeting. That's it.
I hate leaving right now because you guys are on a roll. But I have to run to dinner. So
Yeah. I've got to
I-
bounce too. I've got to head out into the big wide world and
like
enjoy myself.
go on vacation again. You're so funny.
No, I think we're just gonna go. We're just gonna go meet up with a mate for lunch, and then we're gonna go maybe wet a line, go fishing or something.
Oh, that sounds fun.
That's
I mean,
so cool.
You got a lot of prep work to do for your big meetup tomorrow, right? So that's going to take all night.
Yeah.
It's gonna
I
take
might
all
go
night.
get a haircut. I might get a haircut or something, and then But who am I getting a haircut for?
I don't
You're,
know.
you said you're never alone, so maybe you'll meet your alter ego there.
I think I should make myself a shirt. You never walk alone, like the Liverpool slogan, and just like wear that shirt to the meetup.
That's
You never walk
awesome.
alone. You never walk alone when you're a moles baller. Hashtag moles ballers. You never walk alone.
Was Steven?
I think you're onto something.
Alright.
That's your next $1 million idea.
Yes. Yeah.
Phil, send me your post. DM me your post, Phil, and I'll give it an upvote later. And Enjar sent me a DM, so I assume he sent me mine. And
Awesome. And
Old mate
speaking of
didn't send me his, but I'll follow him up.
Speaking of $1 million ideas, if anybody in this room has like consistently come up with $1 million ideas, it would be Jarvie and 07. Like, you guys always have crazy cool ideas. I love them. I want to like put them in a bucket.
$2 ideas? $2 ideas, I got a lot.
Who?
$2 ideas.
$2 ideas.
Oh, $2 ideas.
I have a lot of $2 ideas.
I have tons of those. That's why Corskate and I are such good friends.
Yeah.
Got lots of $1 million ideas. You're talking about ideas that cost $1 million, right?
No, that they'll earn to,
Right.
they'll earn
Oh,
you
that they
an
make.
Crypt Keeper has a lot of $5,000 ideas that cost him $5,000.
Perfect. We should all go in business together. We're onto something
We
here.
are. And then Rent Money's gonna sell crack for booster packs. So if anybody's interested, although I can't say that because I think we're streaming to YouTube, so we don't want to get kicked off. I think they
Yeah,
have
yeah.
like
I got an idea. 500 pack buys on Peak Monster. What?
what?
Javi, I got my credits actually. I've got a I think 2 Steam and something else to spend now from purchasing
credits?
all those cards.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, we came up with our credits thing. It's already out now. So
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I got. It's good. I'll have to use it.
You and Asgarth are like non-stop madness. Like, it seems like I can't even keep up with all the coolness at any given moment. I'm always like, whoa, something more.
Asgarth never sleeps, supposedly.
I suppose not.
he's asleep right now. That lazy bum.
Does he
Jarvie, you're like not accurate.
But
Does he?
seriously, I
that's
mean,
funny.
what he does, and he has a full-time job. He is in charge of 40 programmers. He's a CTO of a company there in Italy, and he's able to do all this kind of on the side.
Yeah.
Wow, what a boss.
That's what Rouge told me. She's like, she got a message from you guys something about an update, and she's like, she said to him, "Do you just make that update like, you know, after dinner?" And he's like, "Yeah, pretty much. Like he's just a machine."
Yeah, basically,
Oh my
by
gosh.
definition. So, Jarvie, are you guys making any profit on the sales? Like, has it picked up some? Are you going to be able to? Is he going to be able to quit his day job someday, like 10 years from now?
No. No, he won't be able to quit his day job off of this, but it is definitely motivating him to. He doesn't play the game or anything.
I was gonna say, I don't think
I've
he
got an
gets
important
out
question
much.
for Jarvie. I just thought about Jarvie. I have a
He
question.
definitely
People
gets
ask me during
more
the week
motivated.
as well.
What's that, 07?
Some people ask me during the week, Jarvie. I have a question about Peak Monsters. So, if someone buys their packs, so if someone's say when we're signing up people to affiliate links now, and then we say, hey, when you want to buy packs, you buy them from Peak Monsters, right? When they buy them off Peak Monsters, do we still get the 5%?
That's what I was told originally. If someone wants, someone needs to test it because I don't.
All right,
I don't
I'll
know for
test
sure.
it. I'll test it later. I'll test it tonight for you. Okay?
As someone that have you seen affiliate pays come into you from that same person?
Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll try and buy a pack from an account tonight, and I'll see if it kicks it through.
Okay, so you know that there's one that's working, and you can see if it works.
Yeah, I
Let
do.
me
I've already
know.
got one that I can buy on that will go back to Contest Kings. So
Yeah,
I'll
we need to
try that
know.
tonight. I'll try it tonight, and then I'll let you know.
Hey guys,
'Cause if not, Matt told us that that was the case. That yes, he will be able to, but we, you know, I
Well,
need
then we've
to
got
see
evidence,
proof.
right? Then it works. So that's good.
Yeah.
guys, I'm gonna hop offline. I gotta go, but Rent Money has a question. If you guys will answer that, and then peace out, and we'll see you next weeky.
Yeah,
See you,
thanks,
mate.
guys. I gotta